Hello Internet! So I'm gonna try and do a one-take video, because editing is not really an option right now. This is a random Sunday I have in the school year to actually talk to you guys, because I'm busy most of the time. But I have made it a vow that over the summer and during college I want to make more videos, whether that's just once a month or twice a month or whatever. I'm wanting to make more videos. But what I'm going to talk to you guys today about is how to help stress. And I get very stressed out very easily. But this past year, my school, like we usually do it where the 3 weeks before our finals, at least once a week, we have someone come in to do meditations if you would like to do meditations. And it's really helped out a lot because we've actually done it to where it's continuing. So I've had a meditation class every Wednesday since December now. So that's almost 3 months of having meditation once a week. And it helps out a lot. And let me actually find, I have an entire chart of things in my bullet journal of things that help relax me. Here we are. So, being in the arts, you get a different kind of stressed out. It's more creatively and draining of your creative flow, or just, God, I just want to sit down and watch stuff instead of being on and being like, hi, how are you? All the time, because, dear God, it makes me want to shoot myself in the face a lot of the time. A couple weeks ago, I had an entire Friday where I had to audition in front of people for scholarships and for colleges from 9 a.m. until 7:30 p.m. and I was dead. It was like my battery went all the way to the negatives so fast. So I have these things that help me relax on top of all of the meditation and stuff. One of them is knitting, and this I can only do if I'm watching, like binge watching shows or something, because it's something for my hands to do, because I fidget. Another is my cat. My cat helps a lot with her purring and petting her and everything. It helps me just like breathe for a moment, because she's so sweet, and it helps me just focus on petting her and having another living thing that doesn't have to talk to me or that I have to impress or anything. It's just a living thing that has a heartbeat that's on my lap and that cares for me and that I care for it. It's nice. And as I said, binge watching shows. Currently I am watching shows like Victoria, Magicians, which, oh my god, Magicians is so good, and I'll have to do a completely different video for Magicians, but that's good too. Other things are fuzzy things. I am obsessed with fuzzy blankets and socks and pillows, and it's just curling up with something fuzzy and tactile. Just, I don't know what it is about petting or doing something with my hands that helps me relax, but it does. Let's see, watching YouTube. Oh my goodness. Watching YouTube helps so much. For me, I love binge watching SNL skits, because one of my dreams is to be on SNL. Oh my god, I love. But SNL, John Cozart, my two favorites right now always will be Dodie Clark or Dottle, but also Tessa Violet, and both of them are amazing and I love them so much. I've had a really stressful week this past week, and just listening to them, it's so nice. It's so good. I also figured out another way to de-stress this past week. Every single time that I started feeling bad about myself or just really overwhelmed, I put glitter on my face, and by the end of the day I was covered in glitter, but I felt better about myself because every single time that I put it on myself I was like, oh, I'm also a fairy princess. Wow. So that helped. Singing and playing instruments. I haven't had time to do this, and it is probably my favorite way, um, because just plucking and being able to hear sounds and all of that, it sounds weird saying it, but it really does help. Dancing helps a lot as well. Sometimes I'll just put a choreography video on and I will learn the choreography from it, and that'll get my mind off of it, and I'm focusing on something productive at the end that I can see the result. So it's cool. Um, Friends is a really big thing. Being an introvert, I most of the time like to isolate myself into my room and on my bed and talking to a camera instead of actual people. Um, but reminding yourself that there are people out there that care about you other than your mom and dad and your brother are awesome. Because you can just talk to them. I don't know. That sounded weird. I don't know how to explain that one. But yeah. And lastly is tea. Tea is a wonderful thing. I love making chamomile, herbal, um, caffeinated tea. I can't drink it straight in the morning because then I'll get shaky throughout the day. That's more like an afternoon thing, is the black teas. But just the steam and everything helps. As well as during show weeks and stuff like that, if I get some throat coat tea, it'll help and I can sing better on stage. Well, I've rambled a lot. And I'm just going to upload this. I'm not going to edit it at all. It was nice to talk to you guys again. It has been a while. And I hope you guys have a great year, a great month, a great week, however long it is until I see you next. But stay awesome, be your best selves. Bye!